Hello and welcome to Game-Geki, the show that loves horror on a budget. I'm DDK, joined as always by Gekadami, as we carry on our amazing budget horror, NightCry. Whoops.
NightCry! And we're doing it all again. All again for Night of the Living Rings in tow.
Yeah, it's going to be super amazing.
So, effectively, what we're going to want to do is skip everything. I mean, as far as I'm aware, we've seen everything in this chapter, and we know, what you want to do is not miss the radio, not miss the message. Put the message on the SNS.
Yes, you're right. And you know what's happened.
The gloves. What? That issue again. That same bug as last time.
Yeah.
Damn.
Nice.
No, stop. Oh, no. Let's restart the whole stream.
Yeah.
Annoying. That game's buggy as fucking shit. It's amazing.
Why does restarting it work though?
I don't know.
Bizarre memory glitch.
On a positive note, I just got a message on my phone from Netflix. Apparently, Narcos Mexico Season 2 is coming out soon. I didn't even know that's coming out soon. That's,
The Narcos is all very factual, isn't it?
You ever seen Narcos?
No, never.
Really? Jesus, it's like one of the best things on Netflix.
I take it's like Mindhunter in that degree, in that it's real stuff.
Yes. Narcos. So there's Narcos and there's Narcos Mexico. There are two different things. There's the 3 seasons of Narcos. Season 3 of Narcos is kind of shitty. Season 1 and 2 are like some of the best TV I've probably ever seen. And season 1 of Narcos Mexico was pretty good. I mean, it was really good. It wasn't like as good as Narcos season 1 and 2, but it was good. No idea what season 2 is going to be like of Mexico, though.
So, we'll conveniently talk about this more because this is not quite worked out.
Yep. Well, you might want to share the screen with me.
Well, you won't want to see it just yet because it.
Let's do the same issue again.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, it's a fucking game.
So I take it season 1 doesn't cover everything in the known history of Pablo Escobar.
Yeah, Pablo Escobar. Hold on, actually, that's my VPN. So.
The VPN
You can hear me?
did everything. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, no, it doesn't cover. Season 1 and 2 cover Pablo Escobar, and season 3 cover another drug family that came in after. And season 3 is really fucking shitty and dry compared to season 1 and 2. Even like by any other show standards, season 3 is pretty boring. But then Narcos Mexico season 1 was pretty good though. It's kind of confusing. There's 2 different Narcos though.
So Narcos Mexico is a totally different.
Yeah, totally different show. Yeah, it's based in the same, universe. Like, I guess they're technically based in our universe. But the Pablo Escobar actor who plays Pablo Escobar is in both of them.
Huh.
It's a bit confusing that they separated them.
Does this season 4 really, or did it start way before?
I mean, there's 3 seasons of normal Narco, and then there's 1 season of Narco Mexico, and this is the 2nd season of Narco Mexico. So I guess technically it's season 5 of the Narco family.
Whole lot of cocaine. So now we're finally playing the feud. Learn all about the students and how they're holding up.
Yeah, let's give everything. It's kind of annoying I'm supposed to replay this. I guess it's this kind of game kind of leans into that, doesn't it? Replayability.
Yes, and it wouldn't be so bad. Like, there'd at least be an element of tenseness to it if it were like the other Clock Tower games or the other spiritual successors. In the the other Clock Tower's enemies would attack at random. You never knew when you were going to get attacked. Whereas in this case, you only get attacked in scripted moments, and that's a really lame kind of choice. I think it's the wrong choice for this style of game.
This game's definitely more point and click adventure than the other ones.
Yeah.
The point and click adventure is though it really shines out above the horror elements. I mean, the other ones you could say were like more survival horror than point and click, but this one is like pure point and click.
Yeah. Which, you know, I don't mind a point-and-click adventure, but this one takes quite the
Just to examine the footprints.
it's quite the nuisance of a game.
You have to examine them several times, I think.
Footprints, they appear fresh.
Now you can go in there.
As the music's getting tense, the cultists have arrived.
It's weird how the cultists are just there. Like, no explanation, no intro, they're just there.
Yeah.
Just there, it's just one of them shining his light, looking for it, you have to evade it. There's no tutorial, no explanation why you have to evade it, you just have to evade it, and if you don't, you've game over.
Yeah. Thing, innit? Terrible thing. I'm trying to wonder when when I will be no longer needing to skip stuff so fervently.
I reckon, I'm assuming pretty much everything in this chapter.
This chapter with this guy, definitely.
Maybe chapter 3.
It could be when you meet the character that is married to that, you know, the other half of that ring.
That in chapter 3.
Shipping container.
One thing you're gonna want to do with this guy as well is read the memoirs, because that's another thing that's on the list.
This little thing that seems like very easy to forget. Here. If it's any consolation, the game's at least relatively easy to blast through.
It is now.
I can, you know, we were looking up how long this game would take to beat.
Oh, originally before you even got it, yeah.
And it was confusing that campaign time and then all content time, there was such a small gap between them. And I guess that's why. That was Chapter 16. Mayday, mayday. Playing a shitty game, over. Ghost guide. Well, it's not mayday for a few more months, mate.
OC anus. It's actually spelled the same. Anus.
It is spelled anus, you're right. Better make use of the saving, because I am certainly not above.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy it's easy to die, especially with the colours. Leonard Cosgrove.
Well done, Leonard.
What's Reenie's second name again? Simpson. Reenie Simpson.
Yes.
I'll say, yeah.
Well, that's excellent memory.
Simpson's a name that comes up in the Cocktail series a lot, so... Plus, you know, it's Simpson, right? The Simpsons.
Yep. Based in the amazing real-world place of Springfield. Like in Maxfield, there's Springfield Road, and clearly that is related.
Apparently it's a Springfield in like every American state.
Good old US of A. A place that, you know, I literally struggle to grapple with how big the USA is. So, like, things don't seem all that big, but in actual fact, everything's like, each state is bigger, most of them are bigger than all of the UK, aren't they?
Yeah. To be fair, the UK is pretty small.
It is small, on the grand scheme of things.
Even when you're in the UK, like, from Macclesfield, I could, like, visit, 4 major cities?
Yeah.
Like Liverpool, Blackpool, Manchester, Chester. I mean, Jesus.
Well, once...
It's a bit more of a line to go to London, because that's like 6 hours away, so's Scotland. I suppose you can go to Wales from Macclesfield as well within an hour.
Full length and breadth is a little bit.
Yeah.
Journey
But I
involved.
think, isn't it like, aren't you like never an hour away from a coast in England as well?
Well, I guess if you were in Birmingham, it might take you a while.
I heard that the I think I remember reading that the furthest city away from a coast in England is like an hour away from it. Let me check that.
There's a small distinguishment in the way you've worded that, though. In that, in England, so some of the coasts might be Wales coasts.
The what? Wales? What coast?
Well, like if you're in towns and stuff that are near Wales, but Wales is in between them and the coast. It wouldn't be a coast in England.
So Cotton is in the Elms. Is the village and parish in the English county of Derbyshire. It's 70 miles, 113 kilometres from the coast. It is the furthest place in the United Kingdom from the coastal waters. So yeah, that's about 130 kilometres. Yeah, I can get through it in about an hour.
Go. That was the most exciting bit of the entire game.
Yeah, that's about an hour away. That's actually really close to Macclesfield.
You'll have
God,
to, see
actually no. Actually, yeah, it's really close to Macclesfield. Actually, Macclesfield's like right nearly next to that.
It's because Macclesfield's the town from the back of Beyond. At least
I guess Macclesfield's actually nearly one of the furthest places away from the coast as well, considering how close it is to Cotton. So yeah. I believe the closest place is Boston. Boston's the closest thing.
No, if you're going to want a road trip, you definitely don't want to do it in the UK unless you want it to be limited to about 6 hours long.
When you go from like London to Scotland, then that'll take you a fair amount of time.
Traffic would certainly impact it.
Traffic in England's god awful.
We drive so slow.
Yeah, like you go from Portsmouth to some place high end of Scotland. That'll be that'll be like 12 to 16 hours drive.
This professor is a man in the height of his field. He's many years ahead of him. And you know what he really loves about himself the most? His body.
I wonder if I actually look up England furthest cities from one another. Let me see. There's actually a calculation for that. Furthest. What is the furthest place from England? No.
Saved himself.
What city is the first away from each other? The pair of cities with population blah blah. Greatest distance between it's on a global scale. Which city is first away from London? Oh no, it's again global. Damn.
You need to find the farthest reach, whether it be Aberdeen or maybe one of the amazing little islands that we've got. The Falkland Islands, that must be pretty far away.
I guess I could easily answer this question by just asking, how long is England? Because there'll be a city, right, at the
very peak coastal.
the peaks of each. Yeah.
Well, there's a load of tiny little islands at the top of Scotland, so maybe it's not as easy to...
Yeah, but you're not counting islands. So apparently it's 1,000 kilometres long and just under 500 kilometres across at the widest point. So I guess that means 1,000 kilometres.
Vast. nation from sea to shining sea.
What a 1,000 kilometer radius in France looks like.
It's merely a walk in the park. You walk that every morning just to stretch your legs. Anderson. Leonard would have done a much better time. Would have had a much better day if he'd just stayed here and swigged wine instead of returning to the ship. Yeah. It all goes wrong for him when the cultists kind of wreck his little dinghy and basically end them all.
Looks like 1,000 kilometers is actually just about the height of France as well. The France has like a giant width to it. So it's got a massive landmass in the middle.
Yeah, England is very, relatively speaking, skinny country. Although, physically speaking, its populace aren't very skinny.
No. Is it like the 3rd or 4th most obese country in the world?
It's it's following the greatest country in the world, America. There you go. I read the memoirs. That better be the fucking memoir.
Oh, yeah.
Someone's sterilising their disgusting.
I'll put the post out.
Up. Dear students, possible person with an eye is. It is. Sign with me. I'll just take this in.
I've had to make the phone call before you throw the rope.
Are you there? Grab a rope.
Well, Anderson.
Will you climb up this rope?
It's only been 20 minutes. Just blasting through this snow.
Game is largely problem solving and cutscenes. Without them, it's very short. So it goes here, otherwise I'll slip to an unsightly death. Scissor Walker will have its wicked way. I noticed in the achievements I've experienced 50% of the game overs in this game.
This game kind of reminds me in its setup it's like Silent Hill Shattered Memories, where there's a part where you're kind of randomly wandering around and a part where you're in a chase.
Yeah.
And this sounds a bit like that. It's not too far off, although this game actually has content besides the chases, because in Silent Hill Shattered Memories, when you're not being chased, you're in nothing. You're literally just wandering around. There's no point and click or puzzle solver, and I don't think, or anything.
Yeah, Shattered Memories basically is making the same mistakes. Basically the same mistakes of this. Well, this game makes the same mistakes of that in that you can only get chased in scripted moments, can't you? In Shattered Memories.
There are like specific segments where you're getting chased. Like if you're not inside one of those chase segments, you're not getting chased or attacked in any form.
And even then, it's not like you're not being chased within the context of the gameplay. You're being chased in special, custom chase areas.
Yeah.
You can't even wander into.
Yeah. Shadow Moon is fucking shit. The psychological, psychiatrist part was pretty cool though.
Yeah, that was it. Its strength, its main selling point.
I don't mind playing through all the Silent Hill games on stream, but God, it seems like you can't get hold of Downpour. I wouldn't know what to do. We're kind of stuck at that point.
The game is lost to all.
Yeah.
So the game only exists like on a PS3 game.
PS3, Xbox 360. I think I don't even know if it was a PC version. It's definitely on Steam. If it was on PC, then it was
That's probably.
Yeah, no, literally, there was literally no PC version. PS3, Xbox 360. So the only way I'd actually be able to play it is if I either get a capture card and get to play on PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, Or I guess if they put it on PlayStation now.
The PS. So was there a PC version? Did you say?
No, literally no PC version.
Yeah, PS3 emulators ain't quite there.
No, they don't work.
There's a lot of promising development in that field, but and it's not on PS now, is it?
No.
Oh, actually, very few PS3 games are on now, aren't they? That was the main revelation, I think.
Quite a lot of PS3 games are. But no, it's PS2 games are out, and there's a lot of PS3 and PS4. There's only like 20 PS2 and 0 PS1 for some bizarre reason. You click on the floor.
Yes, I've clicked on the floor and then looked down on high. I think I can go now.
Oh wait, you haven't pulled the curtain back yet.
Like a
Just all lead outside.
trigger. Activating the emergency nuclear detonation sequence. You know, you have to think about it. Well, that was an exciting adventure. Time to live a full life within this great body of mine.
Somehow we've made it back.
Yeah, maybe in this scenario he doesn't get captured.
I don't think so.
No, about it.
It's just the nature of the choices in the tree. It appears to be the same choices mirrored on the other side.
Yeah.
And from what I can gather, killing him is the correct choice because it gave more exposition about the character's backstory.
I mean, if you
And
don't kill him, it
blue
leads to
line.
the snake, doesn't it? Seduced by the snake.
Yeah.
Here we are, then, the greatest part of the game. I have to randomly talk to these bunch of people.
It's basically fall in love with your own, which
I'll go around to fall in love with you. Like, she doesn't seem too interested, honestly. That's women for you, then.
but you never know. Maybe it's deep down, like a coiled spring of emotion. Well, basically right now, by chatting to these two girls around him, breaking down his walls. This part is
You know, just in,
real sweet.
just in case I'm insane, let me actually open PlayStation now and check it. In case I'm just completely crazy and it is on there and I missed it. I'm almost certain it's not. I know the collection is though.
An odd game to be just kind of missing from the annals of time. Oh no, this game is become stuck again.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, it's
Nope. I managed to free it. I managed to shake it free by clicking.
That was the most exciting bit of this run through.
That's how it works, right? You click and then the thing shakes free.
Yeah. Okay, so we learned about that. Quickly speak to you a bit. Don't think I really need to speak to anyone else. Just need to have him know us enough to come out and I'll walk past guy from Shenmue there. Hey, how you doing?
Ryo Hazuki and Ray just look all like. I actually thought that as well from the moment I saw him. I didn't say it, and you said it. I was like, whoa. Oh, by the way, did you hear that? I think like next week or in 2 weeks. Is it next week? Yeah, next week. I think on Thursday. You know the Epic Game Store free game is.
Epic Game Store?
Yeah, the Epic
what?
Game Store. It's Kingdom Come Deliverance for free.
Whoa, damn it. I wasted
When
my...
did you buy that?
I did. A while ago, though. But, yeah, I did.
Oh, was it?
Kind
Kind of surprising that. Pretty high profile game.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Right.
For the bitch, I've not...
I mean, honestly, for the like 99% of the time, 99% of the time, the Epic Game Store game's like fucking bullshit.
Trying the hardest to win people over from Steam.
Blows my mind that they still haven't updated this PlayStation Now PC app to actually have a fucking search feature on it.
Yeah, it's weird the kind of things on game consoles that'll be like really antiquated in the way they behave.
No, there's only Silent Hill HD Collection. How bizarre. Man, yeah, Silent Hill Downfall is like just impossible to play these days.
Especially because PS3s were a bit finicky, wouldn't they? They would break down after a while. Wait, no, that was the Xbox as well. That generation.
Yeah, Xbox 360.
It is a game that kind of risks being lost to time, though.
Oh yeah.
Go around Smegzilla's to play it.
Oh, okay.
No,
I never actually did get Downfall. I never did get Downfall.
It's a great song, of course, isn't it? The Black and Shame. Why don't you come on back to my room? This is where the real fun starts.
I'm assuming it's not on Game Pass.
That's actually amazing house pie. Do you have a pet?
Yeah, so where the Silent Hill play for idea is kind of dead in the water because of that.
Yeah, but surely the game isn't all that popular or well received, so I don't know if it'll ever get rescued from the mire of history. We met before on the first meet, Saul. Saul is a real man. Apart from that, know about the guy?
Nope.
This is first mate Saul, Pool Ball Saul.
Pool Ball Saul.
Actually, you like starts, that kind of ruins that a bit, but whatever.
No, he gets started too. He's the games manager. That's his job.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's the manager of all the games, so Pool Ball Saul isn't too bad. That woman. Why did this guy sort of daydream Scissor Walker ahead of time? That is a great mystery that's yet to be answered in this game.
He's clearly related to it in some way because he was kept alive, wasn't he, in that team?
Yes. Right. It would have been convenient if there was a save point here, just so people can experiment a bit with this bit without getting frustrated.
Yeah. We'll get the field envelope. Yeah, it's kind of retarded that there isn't one here, especially if you die out here, you literally fall through this whole bit again.
It's such a
It's really easy to die here as well.
simple oversight that they could have made the game just that little bit better.
Yeah.
Literally, all it does is punish the player, making them do this stupid thing over again, or at least set the checkpoint to the beginning of the running sequence, like it does elsewhere in the game.
Yeah.
Maybe they just want you to get another chance to spot the envelope. I don't know.
Maybe. In that case, though, just have the checkpoint in this room, you know, before you pick up the envelope. And if you pick up the envelope, then the checkpoint's after, right?
Yeah. Mm. Time to run for my very life.
Oh, yes. Remember one of 4 hiding places? Kids' room, cinema, toilet, it's the shop, clothes shop.
I'll stick with the cinema just because it's where I
Yeah.
need to go to meet the... Sort of path finds a way to the door. Wobble, wobble, wobble.
12.
Wicked demon.
Wicked.
It was fell right down the stairs. That was a secret game over sequence. Cheating Scissor Walker. I would have physically lost him by the time I get into the cinema, really, but because he seems to teleport ahead to catch up.
Oh yeah, there's no, unlike in Clock Tower 2 and 3, was it? And the Struggle Within and actually no, just the Struggle Within you couldn't physically walk away from people, could you? It's only Clock Tower 3 and the Haunting Ground that you could actually physically escape by walk like through distance.
I'm thinking Clock Tower 1 you were physically even fast enough to get that.
No, I don't think so. I mean, as soon as you enter the room, you like made 3 steps forward, and suddenly the Scissor Man would enter anyway. This is probably the hiding place that demands the most effort, though, because that's actually collect.
Do. She's holding in the farts. Make sure she doesn't make any noise.
How did she not see him there? Jesus Christ, she's like blatantly visible. Why didn't she go between 2 seats rather than the fucking path? The Scissor Walker must have blatantly like doing it on purpose not to see her, to not see her there.
Yeah.
He's even turning his head left and right.
Why did he search so slowly as well? I mean, he lost sight of me before. Surely he would be searching at a slow pace as opposed to charging for the room.
Yeah.
Plus he would have ran further on and then turned around and saw me straight away.
Yeah, go to the end of the room at least. Even attempt to sit between the seats.
Cinema chairs. I could hide here. Was it supposed to have mini-fair? They've put all the effort in this cinema.
Kelly?
I didn't think initially that Scissor Walker was back on our trail
Kelly!
when we were walking there. Oh no, not again. Now we got Kelly on board. Kelly, you just wait here and stuff. Don't trouble yourself.
What you should do, of course, is instantly open her social media page and begin to like posts from like 5 years ago.
Yeah. That you can become a true friend.
Yeah.
It won't irritate. Well, it won't come across as irritating.
No, having her ancient post be bumped up. Stop it. Stop it. Stop liking the ancient stuff, and you begin to comment on it as well. No.
Can't believe it. I had one like this too. I'm just grabbing the ball from upstairs. Pretty much all of it here.
You're gonna want the balls, yeah.
Okay, now the destination has been seeded.
So you want the was there anything? What was in the room? Oh, you need the VIP pass as well from the Dark Face Man.
Yeah.
Good old Saul Goodman. Saul not so Goodman.
Or Dart Hall Saul. Yeah.
Dark Hall Saul. Yeah, that's a good name.
I'm sure he'll be alive and alright. I better go find him and throw a few with him.
What's your opinion of this Netflix Resident Evil series then?
I have a feeling they'll fuck it up.
Well, apparently the plot synopsis is the town of Clearfield, MD, has long stood in the shadow of 3 seemingly unrelated behemoths: the Umbrella Corporation, the decommissioned Greenwood Asylum, and Washington DC. Today, 26 years after the discovery of the T-virus, secrets held by the 3 will start to be revealed at the first signs of outbreak. From what I've understood, apparently it's based around the daughters of Albert Wesker.
So
It has absolutely no connection to the video games whatsoever.
come on, it's the official sequel to that amazing Resident Evil Revelations 2. That's
Yeah.
Practically a Gale Wesker.
Yeah. Man. Apparently they've blatantly evaded following the game storyline just so they could do whatever the fuck they want. I don't understand what the point you even adapt Resident Evil is in that case though. Why would you adapt something and just blatantly stay as far away from the original plot as possible just to make something else about it?
I think maybe their thoughts that it's too similar to the films, because the films are kind of tread the path of the. Oops.
I mean, not really. The films are still pretty distant from the games. I mean, the main character of the films is a completely brand new original character, isn't it?
It was kind of what's this one?
The Resident Evil films kind of feel like kind of like a fanfic where this guy is. This writer's original self-insert character meets all the characters from Resident Evil, and is better than them all.
Yeah, pretty much. I was kind of hoping Resident Evil, the series, would be like that Arkley series that was an idea of a prequel series where it's like Resident Evil, Raccoon City slowly becoming overcome.
That would be awesome. They could really do something cool with that idea. They could have like set in the 60s or to start when they like discovered the that flower, and tested the virus and stuff.
It could be a good series, but I don't think it will be. Especially after
I
what
highly
I've
doubt
heard
it.
from you.
Yeah, highly doubt it. Let's get behind the foam blocks. Alright, you skipped it. And you grab the baby.
Oh, yeah, just grab that. It's one filthy doll.
It is.
So demonic energy. Get off! Oh yeah.
Hey!
Didn't seem like it'd be bothering it that much.
Cool. Cool.
Cool, man. Cool.
A spherical object sits somewhere. So where's the other one? I can't remember anymore. Oh, it's in the bar, isn't it? You're gonna want that VIP card as well. Cool.
I got the bar one.
Yeah, we didn't pay attention to that. You're gonna want the VIP card though. You're gonna have to go back to the dark guy. The soul, dark hole soul.
Dark soul, yeah.
Apparently he's later in the game, yeah.
He's a shadow of his former self.
He's in the former self. Resident Evil.
Cruise.
Maybe after we finish this Clock Tower games, or at least we're on hiatus because like the last one isn't even out yet. The spiritual successor removed.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll attempt some like some of the Resident Evil knockoff games that came out on PlayStation back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Like Overblood and the one that one with on the alien planet. I can't remember what that was called.
Into Black. No.
No. It was Deep Fear, was it? Was it Deep Fear?
Deep Fear. It rings a bell vaguely. I don't recall Overblood.
Yeah, Deep Fear. That's what I'm thinking of. Overblood is it's like Resident Evil 2, yeah. Although you don't really fight monsters in it. It's freely.
Can't recall. Did Men in Black follow the same adventure?
Men in Black. Yeah, that does indeed. That is a Resident Evil knockoff kind of game as well.
Let's save it now. I've been rolling the dice too much.
Yeah.
After having played this section a billion times already, it's less the fear of dying and more the fear of the game crashing.
Yeah.
And now, so having said that, I'll probably somehow find a way to die right now.
One thing that is interesting about Deep Fear is that it actually came out only on the Sega Saturn. I don't think I've ever like literally never played a Sega Saturn game before.
I think Gore Smigzilla picked up a Saturn. Yeah, played that. What's it called? The Dragoon game?
Legends of Dragoon? No, not Legends of Dragoon.
Was it
Panzer Dragoon. Yeah, I believe that's it. Yeah, Panzer Dragoon. Panzer Dragoon.
One of the amazing reflection effects. They're tricks, but still, it's a cool visual.
Galarians. You know what? I'm playing Galarians as well. That was a kind of Resident Evil game like that. Oh yeah, Countdown Vampires. That was another one.
Quite a few that I've never even heard of.
Yeah. Oh yes, Martian Gothic Unification.
This is an intense section of gameplay now, as I have to talk to these people 5 times each. Their special power is social gatherings.
Rooney, you're safe. She's not happy about that.
I like that they just threw some random passenger in who's not associated with anything. He's not even like, he's really badly glitched out and shadows broken, his arms are twisted. Like a lifted asset from something. So, although we have the wedding ring, we don't, you know, it's not her that has it. I mean, I guess in theory this would still be the same.
Yes. So you got John Thompson. What's her again?
Called John's smartphone several times, trying to get back in touch.
Monica, but I can't get through. I hope nothing happened to her. I hope so. Did you get the key from Vigor?
Vigor.
Contemplating leaving this room.
Contemplating leaving this room. Okay, I think I've got everything I need. The key and the phone number. John Thompson. Yeah, I'm a police officer. Detective John Thompson. Not Kimball, but it's a word with 2 syllables.
John Kimball.
Kimball does have more gravitas, though.
Does, yeah. Especially when Arnold Schwarzenegger saying it.
Perhaps he would find a way of saying Thompson.
Oh god, that's the playthrough we should do. The Alone in the Dark series.
I was daydreaming about making you suffer by making you play through those.
Alone in the Dark. Every time I played the very first one, I literally couldn't get anywhere in it. It's fucking rock hard. The first Alone in the Dark is.
Yep.
And then sorry, no, it's Jack. Alone in the Dark. Jack is back. Actually, no, I'm thinking of Jack is back. That one's fucking rock hard. I never actually played the original one.
Oh, it's rock solid. You die in the first room.
Oh right, amazing. Yeah, I guess that could be. Oh wait, is Jack is back the first one, or is it Alone in the Dark 2?
I think that's 2. That's the one with the Tommy gun guys.
Yeah.
Poor baby, or whatever it is.
Poor baby. Yeah.
And 1 is the cutting edge, more or less one of the early style of Resident Evil games before Resident Evil, and it jaw dropping 3D characters in a day when it was uncommon.
Alone in the Dark. Oh wait,
No,
hold on a minute though. Can you actually find the PlayStation 3 game anywhere?
Oh, do you mean the PlayStation 3 Alone in the Dark?
It did come out on PC. Release. Oh wait, oh yeah, Microsoft Windows. Let me check Steam. Just to be sure.
I think with that game, they had high hopes for it, so they kind of
Yeah,
went
I've
all out
played
on
it.
but it kind of fell flat.
What's Alone in the Dark? Dark Illumination.
I'm not sure if I've played all of the.
No, I've never even heard that one before.
I played the wrong thing. I played the. I think it was the first PlayStation 1 Alone in the Dark 4. I think the New Nightmare, where he has.
Yes.
Can't be in his bio. He owns a double barrel gun.
It was a double barrel revolver. Yeah.
And then
I
the
played that
one
one
that's
too. That
episodic,
game's solid
like.
too.
The episodic one isn't rock solid, but it's not as.
Is that the PlayStation 3 one?
Yeah, the one with the weird, crazy fire effect.
Oh yeah, yeah. I never played that one.
And the Grand Central Park, whatever it is.
Hmm.
Central Park, sorry. I'll introduce myself. Give him his binder. Got a bug for you.
Alone in the Dark, let me see. So we've got Alone in the Dark 1, the New Nightmare 2. Yes, you do have the PlayStation 1. And then you have this fucking Dark Illumination costs €20. Eesh.
Is that a new game?
Came out in 2015 apparently.
Huh. Oh, I never heard about them at all.
Looks like shit. It's got mostly negative reviews.
Well, to be fair, none of the Alone in the Dark games. I guess it's kind of like Clock Tower. They're just cult games, aren't they? But none of them were ever actually particularly great.
What type of game is this? Unique four unique heroes. Play as a team or alone as a team or alone in the dark. Oh, it's co-op.
Oh, that's probably why I probably heard about it and didn't give a crap at co-op. Oh, unless it's co-op like Obscure. That's a pretty impressive co-op. I was really amazed by Obscure's co-opness.
Don't trust that Eric guy, huh? You're dead, Jessica.
Yeah, so there's an Obscure and an Obscure too. I don't know if we ever got around to getting a hold of those.
I owned Obscure, one of them, either the first or the second on PC, but literally never played it.
I think I have one of them. Do I even? Yes, I do. I can't. I can only progress by going through the conveyor. Oh no, that's locked.
Yeah.
To get to 100% the game, I'd have to die at every single one of these hotspots, wouldn't I, to get the extra game overs? It's like a statue. Why were they shipping that?
Why wouldn't they be?
Had the camera angle move there, otherwise I would have run around the wrong way. Why did it just play that ambient, relaxed music? The tense music, even though I'm under direct, regret. Like this, surely the music would be ramping up. Nope. I mean, yes, there's that sound effect.
Why is there a reflection? Why is there a reflection on the conveyor belt?
It's been polished to a sheen.
It's a very shiny conveyor belt.
Should have got the Resident Evil director's cut composer or whoever it was that did those amazing MIDI renditions of it to do the music for this game. Could have been in its ultimate form. It's sinking.
What was that?
What was it?
How much did this game cost you?
$18.99. Not the greatest deal in the world, but the game has... I guess I can understand the mixed... the game has some redeeming elements to it, but it's not great. It has some horrible downsides that are really bad, but... It has a relatively thought-provoking story concept, I suppose. Being quite generous there, but still. It's ringing somewhere. Oh, right next to this forklift.
Right in front of it.
I like that she just gains all the courage in the world and doesn't even consider this thing now that she knows she needs to use it. Huh, I ain't gonna crash. Oh wait, she didn't jump right in. Huh. Look how she goes forward. She did before. Maybe I didn't use the door enough times.
It's not this one. It's this the one next to it, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah.
That one there. It's the one right across from the forklift. Yeah, you have to ring the phone again.
Yeah, I'll ring the phone again. Oh!
You can actually run around whilst that...
Yeah, sheer real time, the action is pumping away.
It's not this one.
Alright.
It's the one next to it. It's the one right, literally right in front of the forklift.
Right.
No, guess not.
Huh,
Guess it's this one next to it. To the right. No, I'm pretty sure it's one of these two.
Yeah.
Has to be.
Because,
What the fuck? Oh, you haven't discovered the necklace yet, have you?
I clicked on it twice.
Did you? Oh.
Near the phone ringing.
It must be that one there.
It is this one, but it's not weird.
I can't hear it ringing.
Maybe it moved because I changed fate.
Maybe. Yeah, it's this one now. That definitely wasn't this one before.
Best not skip anything from now on.
Could be random.
Could be random.
Could just be sheer randoms.
But it was in the same place twice before. Just have a rock and roll. Ooh. Careful, don't stall it.
That's a really big forklift. You like hit that crazy high up on it.
Contains a bit.
Huff.
Look at the thrill. You can see the adrenaline is pumping through her. She enjoyed that. Look, she was sat in it at the end, but now it's knocked over. Explain that.
Plot hole.
Did you kind of get out and it immediately went flat and toppled over?
Monica!
Right,
Are you
it wasn't
alive?
anyway.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Even as we speak, our blood is
Rooney, how
polluted.
come you're here?
No reason.
Oh. Well,
In particular.
I'm glad
I didn't
you
skip
came by
that, by the
when
way.
you
That
did.
just skipped
Oh, yeah,
itself.
no.
Thanks.
No reason, but I came to find you, so I guess there is a reason. Good, everyone getting risky for the girl with the death witch. The same. Dave came the door behind me, stole us time. Must have been a
I don't know.
prankster. Little brothers, they depend on me, I'm raising them. I still got my hands on Mr. Rich and Gorgeous.
Suppose for mine that these text parts have lip syncing to them, like the lips at least move, but on the actual
Yeah.
cutscenes with voice, they don't have the lips don't move. The static. It's amazing.
Yeah. There's a here, the will live. Just follow that. You're right. Anyway, have you found anything that might help get us out of here, like a wedding ring? No, although Professor did send us a user message. You saw it too, right? No, lost my phone ages ago. It's something like, beware the man with a prosthetic eye. I think you're supposed to know the truth behind the incident. Prosthetic eye? You know something? We went to the cafe, the ownership. Vigo! We already had this conversation, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so got the same.
And she hunched over and became a goblin. Gargoyle.
She's already a goblin when she walks, but
I'm gonna go ahead and find a way to the ship. What about you, Monica? A rest for a spell. Get her strength back. Piggyback? Genius. Ring? Huh. You should take this, yeah. I think some guy's wedding ring. I found it on guy's 7th hand. It's important that you have it. The master of holding rings. The owner's wife is still alive. You should give it to them. That's kind of you. Well, these things are important, right? Anyway. That's your homework. I'll be right behind you. I'm going to bring hell with me if that Vigo dude is behind all this. Alright, later then. Yeah, later.
okay. So there was a modification in the
Yep, totally different.
in the text there. You acquired the ring. Amazing.
Are you okay? I'm not suspecting you need to worry about me.
Don't worry about me. I just got blood poisoning from nothing. I guess to be fair, she actually is injured at least. Unlike your
Physical
character
trauma
who just
the
dies of
claw.
like your character who just dies of blood poisoning for literally no reason.
Just decides she's dead.
I forget to pick up the remote control.
Like that amazing bit where
Got a cross on the main screen for.
I think there's another one where you kill the guy but don't have the wedding ring. She just decides she's dead randomly at some point. It doesn't even have an ending. It's just. I think to make it different, they put Scissorman in at the end for a split second.
Are you talking about when you got to the end without the wedding ring and that guy shot gas out of the thing?
Oh yeah, you're right. Killed.
And then it did show the gas came out and then you're in purgatory.
Damn it, Gas did this to me.
Welcome to purgatory. You're dead.
Playing this game is purgatory.
Purgatory's not meant to be like hell.
It's a layer.
Lost was purgatory, right?
Yeah.
Or at least that some part of it was purgatory. Lost didn't make any sense. I think the actual isle was meant to be purgatory.
Well, to be fair, the island had no actual plot at the beginning, so it really wasn't hell at the beginning, or purgatory, or whatever. God didn't do it just yet.
Oh, even the writers blatantly said they didn't know what the fuck they were setting up. They just did stuff that seemed mysterious at the time, without having the actual idea of as to where we're going with stuff.
That's just upsetting.
Right.
You invested all your time. Became the greatest and best watched show.
Yeah, they're just ripped. Fucking ripped. Look at that.
Yeah. He's a hunking slab of man. So how come these guys are back, but Jerome seemed to be fine? Surely Jerome should be a mess at this point, but he seemed fine a second ago.
Who's Jerome?
The guy that I handed the letter to.
Oh, that guy.
So confusing.
Oh wait, that was before, wasn't it?
Yeah, but not that long ago. No time passed. Now,
Wait, is this guy? Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, God, yeah, it's confusing as fuck. You're right. I didn't even think of that.
The time it took me to walk from Jerome to back here, Jerome has been on the island, been messed up, and then brought back.
Yeah. Seemingly, though, we haven't seen him back yet, though. Unless that when you met him on the stairs, that was based after this. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. It isn't.
the passage of time for her is bizarre because she doesn't.
Yeah. She's like black out at one point, isn't she?
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a point for time to pass
No.
unless we forgot.
Okay, give us fucking antibiotics, cunt.
We're out of luck.
Oh, you have to phone right, Kelly first. We're
Kelly
out
Butler.
of luck. We're out of luck. Kelly Butler.
I found the professor.
The professor!
I would like to profess. Professor is probably not doing so well.
Probably not.
I might call Maria and say, "Found your ring."
Doubt it.
No way that he would. she would
It's
know
like
that it was her.
really, you can't literally call people in this game. It's like really specific instances.
To get him to
Antibiotics.
cough up some meds. Yes, actually. In a bad state, yes. In that case, she give her these. We could state cumulative result of her injuries. What kind of drug is this? Antibiotics. The very height of this is my personal medication, you know. Keeps me.
You know, I don't understand. Okay, I mean the game could just have you give Monica the medication, but the fact that your character has to take him while she dies, that's just baffling.
Yeah.
Your character isn't injured. There's no reason she'd have blood poisoning. I mean, she probably has some form of back injury, so she runs like that. But that won't be cured by antibiotics.
There's something in the air, toxins that have rotted the blood. Only antibiotics can fight it.
What even is this trapdoor here for?
You know, so people can climb down onto nothing.
So seemingly, yeah. Because the stairs up there lead to that trapdoor, but when you look through it, it's just a drop unless you specifically raise the screen to it.
It's a trapdoor for voyeurs. Coocap.
Coocap, net, tar, max grrr.
Got some meds for you. And for me.
Take these meds. Also take this cue ball.
What's this?
Antibiotic
Yes,
apparently.
so-
You shouldn't sound too
don't
confident now.
Become serious. What, water? No, they're going in dry. Damn it.
Excellent. Oh. You're all antibiotic up.
All I need to do now is effectively go back and
Oh, at this point you're pretty much approaching the you know, the dividing
that it'll
point. the new
allow the
part.
story to continue.
Yeah.
I suppose there's not much point saving it here, but just in case. Why is her phone always glitched out like that?
That's
Why
not a good shout.
Why does the plastic on the top of it also fade out?
That's how phones work. Oh, this game originally came out in 2016. Phones weren't as advanced back then.
No, yeah, they couldn't maintain a visible clarity.
2016 was fucking ages ago.
4 years have passed.
I don't think, I don't know, 2016, what Samsung phone came out in 2016? What are we at now? The S10, right?
I guess
So,
6, so
yeah, literally.
7 maybe, because 10 was
Yeah.
last year.
Apparently the next one's the S20.
Oh, it's been 10 years already?
Apparently I had to skip in 11 to 20.
Wow. They have to do what Nvidia did and like start with 1,000 graphics cards, then go to hundreds, then go back to thousands. So now there's like 2,000 graphics cards, but the first one's like a really old one. Whoa, what a beast! They did that just so people can make hilarious joke YouTube videos about it.
Probably.
There we go. All better. Wish your friend a speedy recovery. Yeah, if blood poison is no laughing matter, it's like play a whole shitload of game.
Okay, you can, yeah.
Right, to resuscitate him.
Damn it. I guess he's dead. You have to click on the actual ceiling vent.
Like, weird that it gives you a choice here. It says, "Are you sure?" But in other places,
It's the antibiotics. Yeah.
in other points in the
13.
game, well, importantly, you just immediately gung ho send you sprawling down without even a second thought.
Yep.
Yeah, it's very Lara Croft from PlayStation 1 era Fies there.
Yeah, she does. Yeah. Angular as fuck.
Actually ran around this full reload.
No.
We're all in it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so if you wait, Maria fainted, doesn't she? She got the mirror call.
Oh, Rooney. Monster. It's in the cargo hold. What? How? She has enough time to talk about it in that little...
Why? Professor, hello? It's not in the cargo hold though, because you see her in the hallway of the ship.
Well, he just said it was in the cargo hold. I guess...
No, but she's not in the cargo hold though, she's out here. This vent here doesn't show the cargo hold, it shows the corridors for the rooms are.
Yeah. The most terrifying.
Unless I'm remembering it wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's not the cargo hold for this door, for this vent. It's Maria can't. Yes. It's currently the ship interior.
Gotta keep that heartbeat down. I'm here breathing really well through the... Overall, that screaming and shouting and clanging and banging. If you go, who's breathing?
Who's that?
He's fighting the impulse to scream now.
Yeah, now she is though.
I don't know if I got that enough. Probably not.
Yeah, I think so. You'd already been impaled if you didn't. What's holding her body there in place exactly? She's not that round through the vent.
Immediately crawls past it. That must have been quite a daunting moment to clamber over the head that smashed through. You have to wait for ages.
She actually uses the head as like a step, and pushes it back down.
Time to be reunited with my Steph.
Oh, dear old uncle.
Yeah.
Distant uncle. Okay.
Uncle, you're quite distant. In fact, you've never seemed more distant.
So of course he's, the game hasn't changed to a point where he's no longer even here. I'm pretty sure he still isn't.
It'd be strange if this was entirely put there to fuck with you, but I'm pretty sure it can't change it that much.
No. I'm surprised there's literally no way of not having Maria die as well.
Yeah, it seems sad that the characters just die a horrible death.
Professor's love interest is just unceremoniously murdered, and the professor dies not too long after as well. So.
Anyone in here?
Really interesting to know how they actually managed to put him into this state.
Oh, it took a lot of effort.
It must have been hours of operation to keep him alive and into this state.
He's not as injured as you think though, because he's able to like freely fly around the place and clearly like.
Oh, that's later. That's because he's that's his ghost, though, right? That's his cursed form. Professor.
I
should not even notice it by
This
one
is
walking
quite
up.
disturbing.
That's pretty disturbing.
Kill me. Kill me.
Oh my god, Professor, I'm so sorry. I don't know if I can though. It would be murder.
I don't even understand why they even put him into this film. Why didn't you just murder the fucking guy?
Maybe it'll all be explained
Absolutely 3 times. Goodbye, Professor.
Ego will go. I wanted to make the perfect.
Maybe you wanted him to become the snake. What was their plan?
Being hadn't finished its job of turning him into an ultimate being.
Professor
Yeah, considering his heart and lungs are still intact, I'm actually kind of surprised he needs the machine at all. I mean, you know.
Incredible! You killed him! You really killed him! Killing again, Rooney. Killing me wasn't enough, was it?
I'm quite surprised with the brain.
I'm
considering
curious.
that we already saw it.
How does
Yeah.
it feel to kill someone?
Awesome.
Hey,
I'd kill again.
where are you going? He was a father to you, you know. You aren't gonna act as if
grown
nothing
as a
happened
human
like you
being
did
now.
when you killed me, are you?
Shut up, Connie!
Huh?
Huh?
I remember what really happened that day.
You can skip
We
this.
were on a
This
boat.
is at the same.
I was reaching to grab your hat because
Yeah, now you can go. Yeah, it's exactly the same, that.
Yeah. Not imagining much will be different on this run up to the lab either. It'll just be very.
Nah, I doubt it.
Pretty much Papers, Please section of the game. Have you satisfied all the criteria?
Hey, the lift. Don't forget to grab the, yeah, you need some from the lift, you know. The, key card.
Well, oh yeah, the guy at the top. He's mad.
It looks pretty crazy. Love zombie. Goodbye.
He
Key
is
card A.
fully zombified. Bugs. Why did it have to be bugs?
Moths.
Is this actually the floor that we were on at the beginning of the game? Just all fucked up now. I can't quite tell from the number. Is in that case, that guy would be Jack Thompson, and he's kind of just become a zombie because he didn't have hands. And he was in the lift in the same place. Keycard A is for this floor.
Huh, that's an interesting point.
Don't step on Scissor Walker. Oh fuck.
Oh! He stepped on. Oh, didn't even knock it down.
Turn around. Look at this great useful camera angle.
It's gonna be amazing to click on the wire that's to your left. Put the camera and go spin around.
Eat this, Scissor Walker.
Oh! Go on!
Guess the voltage.
Come on, seriously. I reckon it should empower the scissors and turn them into electrical scissors.
Well, it evolves him into a ultimate form.
To actually keep the current.
That would be a wicked weapon. Oh, wicked. Yes, it's this same.
Yeah, it must be the same one, right? Yeah, you're right.
That's why we recognise the voltage box for the fuse.
Yeah. I don't remember this lift being so big though. We can actually see outside the lift now.
Ding.
Well, if you're so slow, press the button.
And then she teleports into the middle of the lift to wait for
Yeah,
it to go.
and the hair animates because from the drag of being pulled over there.
So it's, guess it's possible things might be shuffled around now.
Maybe, yeah. You're gonna want to, I mean, that woman's in that room. Maybe you can go Kelly now and get in there.
Well, Kelly now.
Well, I mean, his wife's in there, right? The line is busy.
Busy.
The weather ring. Click on the door.
Door. Locked. Not going to open. No, she's lost to mankind. Lost to all mankind.
Mm.
So yes, I need to go up the stairs, trigger Scissor Walker, hide in the shop.
Yeah,
All
all
at
the toilets, I
once.
guess. Don't go to the cinema though, because that'll trigger the extra scissor walker scene.
Yeah.
Is that a corpse over there?
Grave worms. The ship is being devoured.
Well, at least the blood. It's been cleaned away. That's how they clean the ship. The moths eat all the dirt.
It's how the planet regulates itself. Throwing away all the debris.
It's amazing how it doesn't even show Scissor Walker there. I almost feel like that was actually the camera angle. They just like forgot to actually set the camera angle properly.
They... Nah, no, sure, it's like amazing directed choice. No, go in. This is one clearly already in the shop as you're hiding. I could have swore she went in here. Must have
Where
been
did she
my
go?
Ghostly imagination. You thought you saw a corpse here?
Yeah, there, look. Isn't that a corpse? That's what? It's just a bizarre tree.
Crap.
Yeah, it's just a tree, not tree, a chair.
The chair may have used to have been a tree in some form.
Yeah. The wood!
Saving complete.
Rooney Simpson!
Rudy!
Rooney!
Passes the ball.
Reeves.
Beckham.
Beckham. Rooney. Actually, no, Rooney could be a first name.
You know, the excellent game of football really did start to expand as a worldwide phenomenon. Rudy!
Rooney.
Well, you know, my siblings have died in a horrible fire today. Well, that's really unfortunate that you telling me this. It's just really going to put a damper on the Rudy.
Maybe. Guess we'll see if it advances you past the gas point. Oh,
And
doesn't.
upgrade
I'm
my
really confused.
lot in life.
Dark in, huh?
I like that you don't need the torch to see that, even though it's completely unseeable. This one looks like the most VIP. How does she even know which floor to go to?
I don't know. And the captain's room's up here as well, isn't it? Just need to check the captain's room again. Maybe there's an item in there that you'll be able to gain on this run.
Yes, you're right. I guess the objective was to try and see the captain.
There's that giant pile of gunk on the floor. I forgot about that.
Immaculately polished. That is some solid timber. That table weighs a ton. Ugh, what is this? Script fleshy heap. Yeah, pretty repulsive.
You should just randomly taste it.
Semen.
What?
There's something was working on this computer.
Is that actually Microsoft Windows? It looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah. An old,
I mean, not like
either an
Windows
old
XP
or
or
de-skinned version.
a very, very old version of Windows.
Can't really tell because that cup's in the way a bit, but
Yeah.
'cause I know you can take the skin off later Windows, like turn Windows
I
7 to make
see.
it look like Windows 98 a bit, but
I assume that that cup is actually strategically placed so specific you can't see the Windows key. Well, what no, I should say.
the amazing back of that the PC, you can see that none of
no
the video
cables.
cables are plugged in.
No.
Actually, sorry. There must be a separate graphics card underneath that's doing the
No, it's wireless. Wireless graphics. Oh, wireless graphics card.
yeah, there's no cables there. Unless they've drilled them
No.
right through the... if you use expensive stuff.
It looks like one's kind of coming through the base, maybe, in the back. Just one, though.
Let me be captain of... million surprises. I don't think there's anything else in here.
No, not yet, anyway. Maybe one point has to come back for some
See if
reason.
our fate has been changed. You'll see Barry Burton standing around this corner next. Joel! You know, it's in front of a big lift. This looks like a lab.
Yeah.
And it's around the corner as well, just like in Resident Evil.
This guy's here again.
Well there, miss. So it happens to be the captain's headquarters.
Under his
It's the
quarters.
kind of place passengers shouldn't be. And you would be? I'm Vigo. We talked just a few minutes ago. Oh yeah. Apologies, miss. I'm going to need you to take a little nap here. Ah. Oh, this is playing out exactly the same.
I assume she's going to survive it this time.
It just magically has the resolve. Holding the breath.
Pretty sure I didn't live.
Whoa, she didn't survive.
Oh, what changed? What's going on? Oh, so clearly you missed something.
One of the amazing checkpoints.
Yeah. What you missed? Can you skip this? We got to say this before, maybe we'll skip it. You can't, you're forced to endure this.
Oh, wait, no. Been waiting for you.
Huh, wonder what... Oh, check the thing here.
So I'd have gone down the left-hand tier now, yeah?
Yeah.
So all the way blue. Blue, blue, blue. Come on. Blue, 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 blue. Oh, I fucked up one thing. You give the wedding ring to Angie, I see, so I had to actually give it the ring at that point somehow.
What point is that?
Basically just where I was. But yeah. At least this isn't as bad because it's literally just the one thing, but I can see there's some more choices coming up that help.
Yeah. How did she get to this point?
We've got to find Angie.
So I'm guessing you can get into that room again at one point.
Oh yeah, we're here now.
Can you phone? Oh no, again we want front of the door again. Take it back to in front of that door and then phone again. This one here is
Do
it?
we even have Angie's number?
No, you have to phone Kelly to get into that room.
I don't think Kelly is answering.
Not what the fuck?
Oops.
How do you get in there?
Guess I'll try all the numbers. Oops.
What guy ain't gonna answer?
When Monica would help.
Jessica's dead.
They're all dead, Jim. I don't think anyone's alive in our.
No. What was it? Right, that's that creepy post that guy gave me. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
How the fuck you get in there?
Locked. It's not going to open.
Try phoning them. I guess he could be somewhere else randomly in the ship now. In this area.
You might have fled and hid somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, she's not in the cinema because you already went there last time.
Unless she was like tucked in like a ridiculous corner of it. Crevice. Oh, gotta find her. Kelly? You there, Kelly?
Unless you could have... You didn't have the ring the last time you saw her.
Pretty sure we checked all the toilets before. I guess we didn't have the ring. So
I mean, now you have... Yeah, now that you got the ring, you could randomly be spawned anywhere. Check on that head in the... check on the head in that toilet bowl. Maybe it's vital. Maybe now she replaces the head. She is the head.
Why would she want to look in there anyway? It's because the water's wet.
Yeah, because there's hair in it. I
I
don't know why there's hair in it, but...
Found in the water storage tank. Saying that such it almost seems to be glaring at you. Why hair?
Why indeed? It's probably not in the toilets.
No, check this other stall.
That she's hiding in one of the stalls.
She under the toilet lid. Hey, I crammed myself down here. Much like my daughter. Gotta find her. Daughter.
Kid's room, I guess.
Going on. That daughter.
Not like sign on the door or anything saying that this is nursery.
He's right behind it. You're using a hiding place. Oh no.
Someone is. To the toilet.
Look for the toilets count. It's two separate hiding places. I'm running for my life here. So we can go actually across. He's very... Actually, she didn't switch it physically across, so I guess he could still come in.
She failed this one. You think this is awkward. Like tried all both doors, and if one's locked, and kind of assume that
Hold that breath.
for a very long time. Safe.
Yes, she's not in the kids' room. Or maybe I should check it again just because.
Yeah, that says a walker constable in there. Doubt it. But...
Transform the room. It transformed the room by smashing all those blocks down.
So it looks like Scissor Walker can randomly appear in the hiding places. Maybe once they've been spent, and then there's a chance that she appears there.
Blood. Not that I can really see it. Perhaps the billiard balls are used now. You have to.
You have to find ball A first. Maybe it's achievable now, yeah. I'm a bit confused. If you go back to the cinema and trigger Scissor Walk, where the fuck can you actually hide now?
Yeah, it's the question is whether the other store counts as a separate hiding place.
Yeah. I mean, technically, even if there's a head in the third one, you can still block the door. I mean, logically, you'll be able to do that.
The game might kind of soft lock itself by like running out of places to hide. Maybe she's in here.
Oh, she is in here.
Angie,
Okay.
oh Rooney, don't scare me like that. That's why I couldn't hide in here. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't think someone would really be back here. Apart from Scissor Walker. Angie, you okay? Your leg! Do you need antibiotics? I hear the blood really gets poisoned around here. Had a little run-in with that monster. Right now, I'm happy to just be alive. Were you taking refuge in the cargo hold? Yeah, it was safe there. At least that's what everyone thought, until it got in there with us somehow. And the others? I can't say. Everyone was preoccupied with just escaping, myself included. Damn. Tap her out and then try to ring her. I hope everyone hid in the cargo hold made it out of there. I don't think Maria did. You have no idea what happened to him?
Yeah, maybe it was in the car.
Once it set everyone into a panic, we all scattered to get out of there. It was chaos. It was
Oh, that's what she meant when she said the cargo hole on the phone. She was talking about that room.
Yeah.
I thought she was talking about the literal cargo hold you were in, the whole cargo area.
Oh no. I was preoccupied with getting out of there safely. I didn't have a moment to take in what was happening to anyone else. No, no one would. How you managed to make a phone call while still in that little room, though?
I can only assume Vigor let him in.
Hope everyone in that
Okay.
cargo have me. Yeah.
Give us a ring then.
Alright, time to propose. Will you marry me? Johns. The Johns? Did you find him? He's technically alive. Oh, I got it from Monica.
I mean, she should tell him that he was dead though, right?
And Johns.
Oh, right.
He's...
And John's is? What?
Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot. I thought so. Finally I'm free from this marriage. I thought that might have been the case from the moment Monica answered John's smartphone. Monica never told me that the guy that she found it on the corpse, the bitch.
She didn't know.
You must have held on to the phone for my sake, right? Yes, for your sake, not to save her own ass. Yes, perhaps.
Perhaps not, but
Thank
perhaps.
you. That's all I have left of him right now. Just getting this means a lot to me. What are you planning on doing next? I'm gonna find a way to survive. I'm not sure if there's a way out of this situation or not, but as long as I'm breathing, I don't intend to stop searching. You're made of tough stuff, aren't you? Or maybe it's everything you've been through. I think you've changed since we met in the cargo hold. All those minutes ago. ... Here. This might be useful.
Is it an AQ?
Better take it with you. A ball.
Oh, it is.
Billiard ball, to be precise. The first mate was holding on the 3 of them when I found his body in the games room. He had 3 of them on him? Strange, right? This could be like a movie when you they leave a dead message. No, dying message. Yeah, that's it. He was trying to tell us something. He was pointing to the N and W on the sundial that spelled out Maggie Simpson upside down. But it was... Seems I lost the other 2 balls at some point when I was on the run. Makes sense, there might be something to it. Hold on to the ball.
I wonder if you have to go back to the build room for this.
You had to throw the 3 balls at the professor. He goes, ooh, ooh, ooh!
There you go.
There you go.
Ooh, you have to rip out his arm and ram a billiard ball into it.
Go check he's not got, shouldn't have got anything else to say. That said, I'm not confident. I'm not about whether these balls mean anything. It could be a coincidence that he was holding on to them, just clutching his balls. It would be unnatural for a coincidence like that to occur. So I think you're onto something, really. I hope so. Hopefully that'll be of help to you somehow and he wasn't just racking his balls. I included that.
And you could have just grabbed Ransom to try and defend himself with, like throw him or something. Could have just grabbed the first thing he had.
Yeah, so I can certainly take a look at the
You may like need a passcode or something from... The only place we know where the bullets go is in that room, right? So, I don't know. You have to go upstairs, I think. Or downstairs, I can't remember. Whatever is the opposite from this place.
Orientated myself in the wrong way. Upstairs, yeah.
I'm on a boat, motherfuckers!
Tried to make that joke whilst I was on holiday, but the family didn't like that I swore.
Really?
Sorry.
Oh god. That sounds like the holiday, every time you talk about it, sounds like it was the hell on earth.
Oh, no. I should have charged my sorry, just in case.
Although the bit when you said you went to that brothel was pretty amazing.
See? Some good come out of it.
Mm.
Can't stop this damage.
Balfane's in his Thailandish brothel. Oh, what again? Literally? Wait. Oh, this didn't trigger like...
It hasn't happened yet.
Oh, fuck.
I should still be able to hide me. Get unstuck!
Amazing. Oh, you didn't actually knock him down. Oh, you got stuck because it's stuck in the ground. Oh, guess the bathroom, right?
I should still be able to hide in the...
Oh, they're closed.
Yeah,
The shop.
In the shop, yeah. That way. I think.
Yeah, I believe you're right, yeah. I kind of assumed that you couldn't simply for the fact that, I assumed that this belt already happened when you loaded it with your clothing out. Actually really far away.
Just try to hide alongside my good friend Angie there.
Angie, stay quiet.
Fine, Angie. Fuck! Shouldn't have hit her.
Twice in a row.
You like there are 2 people in this room. Over here! I'm here!
I'm here.
Oh no.
Come on, you monster. I'm not afraid of you.
Wait, what? What's going on?
Seems like she's about to bite the bullet.
Get me, monster. And go straight.
Wait, is this something that's going to be available?
Yeah, I kind of...
Let's find out.
Though she's no longer breathing, nonetheless, she still clutches a pair of wedding rings in her left hand. One hers, the other her husband's.
Can you take him? I'll take this one.
Da-da-da.
It'll fetch a fine price.
I mean, I've got the bow off her. That was the key item. Whether or not she could have survived, I'm not... I mean, in theory...
We'll find out.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'll buy it at a fine price.
It might be that Sheva survived, or she simply just never gets mentioned again.
Yeah.
Makes little as no difference, really.
Giant handprints.
Billiard balls form some kind of clue. There's a normal rack, but I can't examine that.
Guess not. Guess there's nothing in here.
The only billiards I can look at are these scattered ones. I remember correctly, it was played with 9 balls. Quite a few seem to be missing.
Try and use them on it.
Can't shove them up his arse, so I don't... He's going to be forthcoming with any answers. You know, it looks like he's seen better days.
He doesn't look too bright.
Oh, better days. Weird how she's not interested in any of the corruption that seems to be spreading on the ship. I haven't examined any of it.
I mean, it's the blood, right? It's weird moths. It's kind of weird that she doesn't comment on the moths. But considering that you only don't find moths on ships.
The kind of mould is taking hold. Set the rhyme. It's my time to shine.
Maybe in this world, spontaneous. Your phone?
I did that again. I did that last time as well.
Maybe in this world, spontaneous generations like canon. So she's not surprised to see moths. Kind of hard. This game's world doesn't seem to quite operate on the same logic as ours.
No. Time to see the captain. Captain. He's the owner of the ship. We may as well call Admiral. I'm sure he owns another.
Look at the room again now. Pop your head in at least. Examine the big splatter on the floor.
Russian computer. You see Barry Burton in here. Ding, 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 ding. Take a look at this. Perhaps it's the most important part. What is it? I don't have a clue. Oh, you noticed anything was wrong.
Well then, check out the go.
There we go again.
Oh no, did you survive? Yes, no? No.
Throw the balls at his face. No,
He's not even there. Yeah, I assumed as much.
It's just a stupid puzzle for the...
Yeah.
These round parts appear to be switches, of which should press to open the door. Enter the password.
Was it a lights out game?
Great, cancel does nothing.
Press on the buttons. It's not lights out.
This isn't going to work. I'm just going to get anywhere by guessing. So
I guess the order is that guy is this and this. So why do you need the ball specifically?
7, 6, and 1. So 6 is...
1, 2...
So top right, and the bottom left. It opened.
Oh.
That should have made a more sound like it. And now they should be like plant zombies. All this work just to avoid Vigo's gas. Framed picture. It appears to be an old family photo. There it is. An old woman. A babushka. What is this? It's the same as Jerome's family photo. Well, would this be in Vigo's quarters?
No, Vigor is his father.
Damn it, Vigo. What kind of man are you?
The third charge, I think, on that.
Most of the books appear to be written entirely in Russian. You barely decipher the titles in Russian, let alone read them.
Not third charge on it?
Where?
It's on top of that shelf where the photo was.
His eyeball.
Isn't that a white thing there? Is that a thin charger? Oh,
No.
give me that. Oh well.
Big glare. White glare. This amazing TV. Kinda rubbish considering the spoils. He really has to keep the eye boiling at all times.
He doesn't watch TV. I wonder if people with fake eyes actually do have to boil them.
Beaker and spirit lamp sit atop the desk. The beaker appears to be empty. Come to think of it, Monica said the ship's owner sterilizes his false eye by boiling it. These must be the utensils he uses for that.
I assume people with fake eyes do actually kind of have to sterilize them often. I assume they just dump, put it in liquid generally.
Yeah. Oh no!
Someone's face has been stuck onto it.
This couldn't be real skin, could it? Worn by Leatherface.
What would that be on there?
Human face has been pasted on the surface of the globe. It's Human Head Studios, reborn.
In Africa.
Perhaps it is your imagination, but the gaping eye sockets appear to be following you relentlessly. Damn it.
It says that about every corpse.
Yeah.
Every eye in this game. It says that about the head in the toilet, it said that about the eye in the beaker.
Notes, writing implements scattered on the desk. These notes are all in Russian. Can't understand any of it. Each note seems to be a list of recent time and date, though. Damn it, you should have boned up when you're Russian. Is safe unlocked? How careless. Maybe they were distracted and forgot to close it.
Maybe.
What is this? Whoa!
Whoa!
$40,000! Inside the case, there's a velvet case with a white sphere packed inside it. Oh, another billiard ball. It looks like the case originally housed two spheres. One of them is indented. Two indented pedestal is empty. Is that what I think it is? False eye? Prosthetic eye is finally constructed. on the back of it, where the optic nerves would normally be, small writing is engraved in a circular formation. Wouldn't know what they mean. I've never seen letters like that before. Eye of the Cassites.
Cassites.
What
the money?
In addition to the case, containing some dollar bill rolls have been carelessly tossed into the safe. I don't feel like stooping to thievery, even in these dire circumstances. I'll just steal this expensive prosthetic eye.
I'd totally take that money.
Yeah. Yeah, but doing so would curse her, and then she would be bait for Scissor Walker.
You have to order these books. Interesting. Oh, and more. This is in Jerome's. Yeah. So I guess you have to give the envelope to Jerome, otherwise you won't get the answer to this.
Huh.
So amor, pudicia, morte, fama, and tempo.
APM.
MFT. AMPFT. Move tempo. Put in the space there between R and A.
Into 1, 2. Yeah, I can like move it up top.
Oh.
Oh, I see.
Or maybe I have to actually put stuff on top.
Alright. Oh fuck, I was shot. A M MPFT?
You believe so, yeah.
Alright, it's a 6-letter word. I have to check.
Reset.
Go to his trophy, let me tell you the triumphant log. Ultimate, oh, E at the end.
Oh.
AMPFTE.
P F T. No T.
Oh, sorry. I press enter on the invisible, non-existing enter.
Oh, I guess it was wrong.
APMFT.
Since you were kind of, let me tell you who was triumphant.
I don't know if I just misremembered it.
I mean, just maybe the fact that they were defeated and one was triumphant pays some more. Oh, yeah, you did actually do it wrong. Yeah, you put the M before the P.
Books are glitched out and everything. That was one of the mystery points. You give Jerome the thing would have been one of those 3.
Put your torch on? May as well.
It seemed dark in here.
What? Oh.
Rooney, you made it this far too? Jerome, you followed the clues here as well? I mean, I gave you the clues. Yes, beyond the shadow of a doubt, the ship's owner Vigo holds a key to this mystery. So I was here searching his quarters when I happened upon his hidden room. So the ship's owner was behind this after all? Yes, and more importantly... What is it? Do you hear that? Scissors! Yeah, that's the sound of scissors, alright. They're getting closer. Yep. Take the ladder and get out of here. I'll stall that monster here. But I'll be fine. I'll take after you soon after. Hurry! Okay, I'm sure you can fight it off.
So he just seemed to be a lot better, considering.
Yeah, he got better. That was the most lame, quiet, and lackadaisical escape scene ever.
Yeah. What are you now? Oh.
Oh.
No, I'm close.
Damn it. They've made a mockery of this room. That didn't look good. Probably game over. Get all my friends strewn up. Gag!
Oh. Guess that was supposed to happen. I didn't quite see how you would have evaded that, to be honest. It was all a dream.
There's a horse head next to him in bed. Oh no!
Hey, nice of you to join us again, Rooney.
Jerome, where are we?
We're in a
We're back in the
hospital in
hospital.
Miami.
Oh.
We were rescued. It's all over now.
It's over?
Looks a lot like the hospital on the ship, to be honest.
We'll be just fine.
I can
You've got nothing to worry about, Rooney. Absolutely nothing to worry about.
You did it!
There you go, beat the game. I escaped. Perfectly fine.
What led to that exactly? Go down.
Trap party. Have you read Vigo's diary?
Well, I guess you missed a diary somewhere. You must have missed a book in his room.
Diary.
You
I don't remember where Vigo's diary actually was.
haven't read it yet, so how would you know? I assume it was in his room, right? You just missed it.
Maybe.
It's the captain's room.
I saw I encountered his diary at some point, but on a previous run through.
I mean, considering the checkpoint's here, it's either in this room or in this room. Must be in this room if you
could literally be anywhere in the whole game.
The checkpoint's here though. I don't think this game works like that. Otherwise, it would have been an earlier point in the
Could be like a G ending type.
No, this game doesn't work like that. Otherwise, the wedding ring thing would the failure point for it would have been at the very bottom of that other list.
Oh, I see.
Instead, it was at the top. It's probably in his room. You just missed it.
Yeah, okay. Let's go with that. That sounds much more optimistic. Oh, you saw optimistic, Barry.
We have to do this again, though. If you remember it. It opened.
Alright. Fine tooth comb in this room.
Yeah.
Maybe he's
Look at that drawer again.
right under it. She moved location. Oh god, that made me sick. It's supposed to be written in Russian here.
What again? I think it's in this game when the second click might lead or something. Got the books in that cabin.
Just like although the decision says the have you found the have you given her the ring? That was, you know, actually, I guess arguably
No,
the
that's
same thing.
no, it's literally in the same section.
Oh,
It
yeah,
was.
you're
I
right.
mean,
Maybe I need
I
to
say
get
it-
this camera angle.
don't quite say you can argue it.
Maybe I click this enough
Just
times.
walk
This diary's
around this
under all this.
The safe, no that much.
It's under all the money. There, his diary must have got a little bit of writing on there.
Well,
How careless. Maybe he wrote his entire diary on the back of the eye.
I suppose you can use the eye on that face, can you? It's like in a slot on the eye socket, isn't it?
Oh, no, it didn't. I mean, it's the only thing. Look, it's practically the same icon as the.
Looks very similar to it. No. Look at that other bookshelf where the other books are. I'll say I'll put out points on this one, isn't it?
No.
How odd. Well, if it is earlier than the actual point it says it's at, then it's the very first for the game.
Oh.
The game's breaking its own rules. Did the puzzle on the wall now?
Oh, Alex disappeared.
What is it?
Alex vanished when she went for the toilet.
Did I? Maybe we can read on this bookshelf once you've declared this puzzle. P. No, it's not M.
There was
It was
a
P
MP,
first.
but
Wasn't? I saw you did that last time, the first time it was one.
perhaps then. My brain had it wrong. Yes, I'll try and examine the bookshelf again. No.
How strange. Oh, you have to boil the eye.
Technically possible.
Look at that face again.
Human face. On the surface of the globe. Perhaps it's your imagination, but the gaping eye sockets appear to be following you relentlessly. Cue balls into.
So I don't know what the actual cube was used for.
Sterilize itself. Just sure I remember a diary. Someone's diary. Somewhere in the game.
With the notes in the cabin.
Yeah, it's just the cabin that I can think about.
Pretty sure you got everything in there. His name's Vigo.
There you go.
Apparently it's in the captain's quarters.
Oh, it is in the captain. Vigo fancies himself a bit of a captain. Like a bot next to the computer.
Apparently it's next to the computer. Probably that bug's there next to it.
Go on a page. So we did spot this before, but we just forgot all about it. Goes infection, the entries each page appear to be signed by Vigo Brodasov. Vigo, what I can mention him, chip owner. That's spot that it's like off the bottom of the screen. With a few exceptions, most of the diary entries have been written in Cyrillic characters rather than English. I can't read Slavic characters for the life of me. They don't make sounds in a head.
That's totally worth it.
That was it. That was the one key that would solve. Oh, it looks like someone's trying to translate the diary of a man called Vigo. Piece of space text which reads like a clumsy machine translation. Oh, I actually clicked that by accident, so that's fucking lucky. My daughter Yolanda, who carries the second one, will finally gain my child. Before the result was confirmed, how many days and nights were exchanged? What, days and nights of sex? My daughter, who carried the immoral child, should gain the right to exceed humans, next to Babylon the Great. Another one is the illegitimate child Otto. He who is my son is my grandchild and catalyst. In the water that represents the people, a cocoon is reborn into a beautiful moth, because Yolanda is waiting. But apart from this world and capture freedom, I can hear their joyous voices.
Excellent.
Take another look at the machine translated text on the displayed monitor. Yeah. Very much about
Just saying.
Now we thoroughly. He's like something very immoral and ominous.
Learn the diary.
I can't even escape this bit now. Learn about it. I have to kill 100 enemies to learn about them. That'd be amazing if that had reached that level. happy to be wrong on that particular case. That's for damn sure. Oh, he's not even here.
Nope.
He was setting up a trap. Her foresight to find all these things causes the enemies just to lose interest in her and wander away. Freaks Cabaret. But it's still spewing off them. Oh. No. Oh, I don't like that.
Too much for her.
You're gonna become her alter ego Bates. Do. She's casting a weird red light, just like Alyssa was. Grim tides indeed.
Take a look at this guy.
Oh no, this is.
Who?
So,
Jessica?
barely tell because she's just turned away from the camera and spattered in blood. What's with all the limb decapitation? These guys having a game of darts.
Sister Walker slices them, doesn't she?
I'm surprised to think someone outside our brotherhood has made it this far.
Wait, I know you.
That's right. I'm Vigo Baratsov, the owner of this ship. We met in the cargo hold, Rooney.
You ever had voice acting before?
A
No?
belated greeting.
No.
Welcome to the Oceanus. I hope you enjoy your cruise with us to our eternal paradise.
No! Let go of me! No! No!
Ning!
No!
Don't struggle, Rooney. Father's going to take us to eternity.
Wait! Huh? That voice!
You okay, Rooney?
Monica! What are you doing here?
I told you I would be right behind you.
Jerome?
Forget about him. It doesn't matter how much of a big shot celebrity he is if he's lost his mind.
He lost his dash gone mind. Come on, smash Scissor Walker's head in with it.
Scissor Walker seems kind of mean to
Door! Why won't you open?
I mean, it's locked, isn't it? Sure what I'm supposed to do something to him.
Oh!
Rescue runner free. We found the ship. Requesting rescue. It's definitely the Oceanus. Over. Roger that. All units of vicinity are heading your way. Over. Like
Eric's the only survivor.
sole survivor.
So we have to do, apparently you have to use the eye on yourself.
I saw the marker just appear then, but I didn't quite. I don't think I aligned the cursor on it just in time. Trap party. Lone survivor. Get the artificial eye.
Yes, but you have to use it.
So if I didn't find the old family photo, I would have died there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I should continue.
What are you going so far back for? Go back to the menu. You say even continue, just select the point before the eye. I guess we'll continue. I have no idea now how loading that's affected your.
Yeah. Well,
I assume this will put you.
kind Count it down as a save, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
No, it's just low. Just what are you doing? Just click on the eye.
Huh?
Just click on the last bit, and it'll put you, and it'll phase you past everything.
No,
Right?
it doesn't. It doesn't work like that. You can only click on the bits. I should have clicked continue though. You're right.
Oh, you can't actually just click on. Did you get the
No.
eye? And
No.
oh right, Ken.
It only takes a bit.
Yeah, pretty much. We have to do that stupid book puzzle again.
No. Definitely a diary. Man called Vigo. Team translation. All set on that now, I think. Taking a look.
No idea what that big pile of sludge on the floor is.
We don't
I
want
assume the
that.
captain was just reduced to that.
Yeah. Captain, my captain. Rooney.
I'm shocked you can remember what the answer to that is.
The only thing I can remember well. It's pretty much the same as a Leon 2 puzzle, isn't it?
Yep. No way.
Crucial photograph. But even skip that, it just kind of just skipped itself. Crucial eye. Okay, let's. What a cunt. Now I've got his eye.
Seemingly the face on the globe is utterly worthless. We've no answer there for.
Set dressing.
P.
The opposite to how I keep thinking it is.
M. FT.
Glad they had things starting with different letters. Otherwise this would have been way too annoying.
If they really want to be snide, they could have had like you base off the second letter or something.
Looks in front of those bits.
And like weird animation. So yeah, apparently FT is the eye on yourself.
Seemingly that's green by the looks of that. Not really.
No, still like 5 chapters to go.
No.
No, I'm joking. The sounds from the soundboard. That one was was that on the first page?
Oh no, I was intending to use it at another time, but I was when you were going to tell me that I had to go somewhere really hard to get the diary. I was preparing to trigger that. But this should all be the same then, right? Because
until you can skip this. Skip it until you have to.
Anything else in this amazing room?
The only thing you can click on seemingly is that one person, which is kind of strange. Very cool visual. Oh wait, there's another thing you can click on there. Is it Kelly? Yeah, it's Kelly.
Everyone's.
Even Kelly was killed.
Mr. Vigo.
I'm surprised to think someone outside our brotherhood
You know,
has made it this
kind
far.
of sounds.
Wait.
I can't.
I know you.
That's right. I'm Vigo Barantsov.
He sounds like the
The
baddie
owner
from
of
Kingdom
this
Hearts.
We met in the cargo hold, Rooney.
Yeah.
A
The
belated
Keyblade.
greeting. Welcome to the Oceanus. I hope you enjoy your cruise with us to our
Some called
eternal
Keyblade.
paradise.
Leonard Nimoy. Nimoy to what
No!
it was.
Yeah, Leonard
Let
Nimoy voiced
go of
him.
me! No!
Can't remember his name.
Huh, yeah.
No!
Ning.
Don't struggle, Rooney. Father is going to take us to eternity.
Wait. Huh? That voice.
Solid 2
How did it?
backwards.
How did it? Where are the other cultists gone?
You okay,
How did
Rooney?
Vigo not see her approaching?
Monica,
Yes, the other
What are
cultists
you
must have
doing
been
here?
added to this
I
menagerie
told you
gradually.
I would be right behind you.
Jerome?
He was the last one.
Forget about him. It doesn't matter how much of a big shot celebrity he is if he's lost his mind.
You lost your darker mind! I can't skip this just because of that end bit. It's really
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
that big tubby form there kind of looks like
Why won't you
ability.
open?
I gotta stall him. He teleported further away.
In your head.
Put it
Ram it
in
into your own skull.
I gotta do this.
Rooney,
Can't you admit it,
you're
Dennis?
gonna let them kill you? You still haven't let go of your death wish?
She grew as a character. She doesn't have a
You're
death wish
right.
anymore.
Sorry, Monica. I'm gonna survive. No matter what it takes. No matter the cost.
Rooney?
What did you do?
How could you?
What did she do with that one? I don't understand.
Why would you think that
How-
this is...
Wait, how did she... Wait, did she just plot her own eye with her bare hand?
Yep. Why you
How could
try
you
it
even
now?
do that?
It's a good party trick. She does still have a death wish after all. She's unlocking anime powers now, because her eye's bleeding. Master. Oh, it's not working now
Revenge
because her
is
hair's in the way.
yours! Destroy the man who turned you into a monster!
You should have really done it on the other eye so that it was more clear. The hair wasn't covering it. Whoa. Was that his wife?
Wait!
I have no idea.
This can't be! No!
No.
No! This can't be! Wait!
Command it back. Keep that there.
Oh, come. No.
Like his steps in
Hey,
dog shit.
no, 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 wait! Wait! No, no, wait, wait. No. 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 Wait. No. Wait.
This last week,
Very casual about
let's turn him! I needed that for my ambition. With the fountain out. Purifying flame.
This is Rescue 103. We found the ship requesting rescue. It's definitely the Oceanus. Over. Roger that. All units in the vicinity are heading your way. Over.
Well, yeah, that made sense.
I tore out my eye. It seemed
Oh,
like the
she's
best
got-
thing to do.
She had the bandage on.
Gonna just-
Xehanort, that's the name of that character. Xehanort.
Xehanort.
God, I was thinking, I'm trying to fucking remember that since before. Xehanort. God, it suddenly came to me now.
That beautiful horizon. Why don't we stay on this ship for a while longer? Enjoy the cruise.
What's with Eric this time? Did Eric just die as well? In this end?
Maybe it'll like show the shadow of Eric's shoulders in the background. You know, a bit like how the Tyrant when they mention him explode.
So, what was that all about?
Cinematics director. WYM.
I don't take my name out of the credits, please.
Yeah, interesting. It is out of it.
I don't understand. Yeah. So the cultists were who exactly? Why did they decide to just suddenly now on this ship? Did they need the sacrifices or something? I don't get it.
It was very badly explained.
I understand if like your character was relevant to it all, but your character suddenly wasn't. Jerome was on board all the way through, I guess. It's not like he was kidnapped or anything himself.
It's so weird. There seems to be 2 people called Jerome and 2 people called Jessica. It's so baffling.
Well, Jessica, I can only assume there was one Jessica who died and someone was just using the phone to trick you. I mean, Eric clearly wasn't a bad guy, right? So like Jessica was lying.
Yeah.
As for Jerome, I mean, I don't know, I guess. Was that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, what?
Clearly they needed more backers to make this game better. Thank the fucking Lord. Game is beaten.
Sam Raimi? The fuck?
The game is upsetting.
Sam Raimi? Wait, surely not. Special Support's message. Sam Raimi was involved in this game somehow?
What was Sam Raimi?
Sam Raimi is the fucking film director, the guy who directed the Spider-Man movies. He directed Evil Dead.
Whoa. Clearly, this was.
I'm guessing he just decided to back it. 'Cause it said support message only, right?
Yeah.
Maybe he's a fan of the Clock Tower series.
Junk Hunter Yoshida.
Oh, here you go, Kickstarter backers.
Eric, showtime.
Should be free actually as a separate credits, optional credits screen to see the backers, because there's way too many for it to actually have in the actual game's credits. I wonder how long this is going to be. Just by how fast we're cutting through characters here, already at T over there. V, W. I guess there's not that many compared to Shenmue 3.
Thanks. You can thank Warzone for this.
I get all the DMs.
Domino. Thank Paul. Thank Zeta for this. They're
Way
all their
less.
fault.
Oh, Campfire backer. I guess there's a.
Thank that random string of numbers for this.
Yeah.
You saw some of these in the game as well.
Seeing as I back Shenmue 3, I do actually have my name in the credits.
Whoa! Is there a random picture of you, a photo of you in the game?
No, I didn't pay that much. I could, if I paid like fucking like shit tons of money, I could have had myself in the game. But I didn't.
Those photos are really badly shoehorned in, weren't they? Yeah, weren't even like just part of the background or something like it.
And the ones in the SNS were pretty intelligently put in. But the ones in the photo is randomly scattered around, were completely random.
You know that the Kickstarters are the cultists. That's a known fact.
Mm.
And there he is, Hifumi Komo.
Mm.
Big cheese himself who created Clock Tower.
Yeah. Well, he dropped the ball on the script on this one because it made no fucking sense.
Shocking.
It's really confusing. That made no sense at all. I don't know if we could have the credit sequence, but there isn't one. But it just ends. But it just cuts to the main menu now. Yep, there you go. I knew
There
it.
you go. Amazing. Stunning.
Man.
Let's have a look at the
Oh yeah, the history. Oh, look at the history.
ending chart, wasn't there? So I guess there was an event in the middle actually.
And there's a lot of failed stuff. It's failed states, isn't it?
But I guess some of these are just these, but over here.
Seemingly so, yeah. Two Survivors. That's the best ending, Two Survivors. It's the real ending. The rest is just death endings.
Seduced by the snake.
What history?
Will give us a idea as to how many endings and things we got.
Only one ending you didn't
Missing
get.
one ending now. Horror.
Very close to the beginning you didn't get, though. Oh, odd. Only one you didn't get, apparently. I wonder what that could be.
Game over. Life is fleeting, isn't it? We missed plenty of the game overs because, I've actively avoided them.
I mean, yeah, because when you knew a hiding space wasn't gonna be usable again, you didn't go there just to get the game over screen, did you?
No.
That's why. I mean, pretty much all these are gonna be hiding spaces reused.
It's all too late. Well, amazing. That'll do. I don't see any reason to get 100% of this.
No, definitely not. I mean, we saw the greatest ending. The game really made no sense. I'm still confused as to what the actual plot of this game was meant to be. Or what the motivation behind everything was.
Game's left us wounded mentally and physically. But we're
Well,
here
what should have happened is there shouldn't have been a conspirator on the ship, especially not the fucking ship's owner. There should have just been, they should have just ran afoul of these, island cultists. That would have made more sense.
Yes. Making sense of it hurts the mind. And then I see Scissor Walker in the background. Terrible person experiment.
I see a Steam community for post here called "Lots of Unanswered Plot Questions."
Or do they attempt to answer them using the vague bits of lore in the game?
So apparently, Scissor Walker was Viggo's daughter, and Jerome's mother's sister. Apparently, his mother and his sister were the same person. In the diary before the end of the game, rereading it after watching the end climax brings quite a few things to light. Viggo mentions that he gave birth to a child of his daughter. It was his son and grandson, and they named him Otto. Jerome, I think, is a split personality in Otto. The ritual has the adverse effect of bringing ghosts back to life. Just mentioned the cult's happening. Scissor Walker, I mentioned, was Jerome's mother. I believe she is not a malicious spirit, but was turned into a monster by Viggo. How exactly? I guess that's true, but what's up with the moths? What does he say?
Who was the old lady ghost? Was that the
Yeah,
Scissor Walker,
I'm literally reading that right now. Is the ghost grandmother we see as Monica a couple of times her mother parent figure who passed away? She mentions when you save her that her brothers are alone and she has to take care of him, but an older woman haunts her specifically. What's the story with that? I guess there's no explanation. If you observe a sink as Leonard, he'll comment it's a mess, and his mother would have locked whoever left it like that in the closet. Like you observe a swing in the kids' room, you'll see a scene of Connie and her locking in the closet. What's up with Eric scratching his neck at the beginning and generally acting a bit odd? Yeah, I didn't know that explained at all. Why was he cutting up a fucking dress? I guess he's just a random psychopath. Totally unrelated psychopath.
Just happens to be a psychopath, yeah.
They may have left the room for a sequel while Vig dies. Notably, both Scissor Walker and Jerome get away. Yeah, Jerome didn't meet his end. What exactly was up with Leonard being kept alive as a skinless body in the medical room? Yeah, what the fuck was up with that?
Oh yeah, that wasn't explained at all. Just there to distress everyone. Who's trying to find a mortal life.
So it's clearly just some stuff that was clearly put in there just for the shock value, like, the professor.
It's over. Literal hell would probably consist of playing this game over and over again and mixing in Tower 2 struggling in. It would just be the worst thing ever.
I think even the struggle within had a more coherent plot than this game.
I guess so. There was less threads to it, so it was a little more
Yeah, it's
streamlined.
more. Yeah, I mean the ending pretty much explained everything more or less.
Damn, weren't you surprised when you found out that Vigo was the murderer, the killer all along?
Totally.
Wasn't like immediately our assumption at the beginning. Would have been a little bit more interesting if he was completely innocent and it was like something Jerome was doing. It would have been vaguely more surprising. Captain is now ghoul. Lord, vaporized by lasers. He went as he was shot.
Apparently, some people on this forum are saying that may be indeed Leonard's flesh, but it's not explained to them.
Maybe Leonard was trying to translate the thing and then he got vaporized and his flesh melted from his body.
Maybe. I mean, he was actually captured on the boat, though, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, so he didn't have the freedom to research unless he managed to wrestle his self away. Anything else you can glean from this?
I mean, people are putting forward their own theories and stuff. Unfortunately, it's nothing really.
Not enough documentation or lore or odd endings to back up.
A lot of people are confused about Eric, which is indeed definitely a massive fucking plot hole.
Well, Eric was the best Kickstarter. We put him as a character in the game.
Just a lot of people are just like saying the display, though, the vagueness of it.
Yeah. Too vague.
Yeah. Well, that's that.
Yeah, I relish this now, pushing number 9 on the keyboard and ending this. Button. Finishing touches. Goodbye, everyone. Wah! Gonna play anything else than this.